We're back now with something exciting for all of you true crime fans.
48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty's award-winning original true crime podcast, My Life of Crime, is back now for a thrilling and captivating season 4.
Erin is joining us now with more. It's so exciting to see you, Erin. How are you?
I'm really good, and it's so nice of you to invite me to talk about this because I could talk about this a long time.
All right, first, before you begin, I'm having dinner on October 29th with one of your good friends.
All right. Who?
Richard Schlesinger.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All right. I love Richard, but I have not gotten in a plane with him. Would you?
No, never. I'm never getting in a plane with him.
Oh, my God. So just so everyone knows, Richard Schlesinger, of course, is, the extraordinaire correspondent of 48 Hours who retired.
Yes, exactly. Well, we're still glad you're working. Tell us about this podcast. It's so exciting.
Well, you'd think I would have enough with 48 Hours, but what's so great about doing a podcast is you can pick the cases that really, really stay with you. And we decided, look, murder never makes any sense. It's an irrational act. But when you're dealing with murder within families and families' secrets, those are truly the baffling cases. And so that's what we decided to focus on for the 4th season. And we started with, there's so many ways to describe this one case, odd, creepy, disturbing. It involves a twin, an identical twin, who decided to commit murder, and so then his twin decided he had to do it with him, and they decide they're going to commit the perfect murder, and they almost do. If not for this DA and a team of investigators who are determined to bring them to justice. And to be honest, Scott and Kara, I took this story because I ran into this district attorney at an event, and he said to me, I need to get these guys. They killed Heather DeWild, and they're getting away with murder. And he did, but it took 10 years.
Wow, 10 years.
And people may not realize that you are also a lawyer licensed to practice law. So I'm curious, when you go through these stories, I know as a journalist you're here to guide us on the facts, but do you have usually a gut or an instinct right away of like, are these people guilty or not?
No, I don't. I go by the evidence because there was a case where I thought the defendant was exactly the way I would act if I were an innocent person. She really was. We covered this case, and in the end, she was convicted, and I think they may have gotten the right person. I'm not absolutely sure. And so that from then on, I don't go by gut anymore. I go by definitely the evidence. And you really have to go beyond like police reports, because over the years I've found that sometimes police reports aren't accurate or they don't quote the person accurately. So you really have to do a lot of investigation on these cases to really figure out if the system got it right or not.
Erin, we only have about a minute. What stands out in your mind as one of the most prolific cases that you've ever reported on?
Oh, well, the one that troubles me the most is one in Austin, the yogurt shop murders that involve 4 young kids, and they still haven't found the killer. That one really stays with me. And then the wrongful convictions, Crosley Green, I've worked on that case for 24 years, and he's sitting in prison, and I believe the evidence shows he's innocent. Oh, I could go on and on. Trust me, Scott, there are just so many cases.
Well, come on out and join us for dinner on October 29th. We'd love to have you.
Well, if I don't, tell Richard I said hello.
I certainly will.
And we love it when you go on, and that's how people can listen to your podcast and get more of your thoughts. So thank you so much, Erin, for being with us.
And just a reminder, you can find the show wherever you listen to podcasts, including the Apple Podcasts and Spotify. New episodes of My Life of Crime with Erin Moriarty drop every Wednesday. You can also catch Erin on your TVS, your local television, 48 Hours correspondent, that airs every Saturday at 10 p.m. right here on Channel 3. She's such a delight. I love her.
Yeah, and so smart, too.
So smart.